suppose the other issue that I wanted to raise with you, your visit today is timely with us, because yesterday there was the second reading in the House of Commons on the bill to deal with Horizon. Yeah. You'll appreciate that from our perspective, Northern Ireland is not included in that bill, despite the fact that our First and Deputy First Minister, our Justice Minister, our MPs, and I think probably a number of Assembly members would be very keen that people who have suffered a wrong in Northern Ireland would be included in that bill and would be covered by it. Yeah. Might I ask, Lady Chief Justice, as I suppose on behalf of the judiciary, yeah, would you be amenable to Northern Ireland being covered by that law?
I think I have to be careful not to step into a policy area here, but I can say a little about this. As my counterpart in England and Wales indicated to committee in Parliament, there was no green light for this type of legislation given by the judiciary as such. And that's, you can understand, due to constitutional convention. These are convictions that would be quashed by legislation. So that didn't come from judiciary, but I understand that there is the bill now going through Parliament. The position in Northern Ireland is slightly different from other jurisdictions because of volume. There are we think about 28 cases in Northern Ireland related. I have in the Court of Appeal dealt with 2, which were quashed last year, and there's 1 pending. So there could be another 23, 25 cases in the system. There's no issue with capacity in Northern Ireland. I actually don't think there is in other jurisdictions. If the courts were asked to deal with these cases, we would deal with them, and we deal with them quickly. I suppose the issue now is legislation having been drafted. I think it is unfortunate to think of people in Northern Ireland being left in a different situation from people in other jurisdictions. So I understand that point, because this is it's been described as a very stark recent miscarriage of justice for lots of people, and I can see the issue about not treating people in different jurisdictions in different ways, if that answers your question. So I would be a bit worried about that we're on different planes, but it's not for me to create policy or deal with the practicalities of it. I just hope that there's no delay for Northern Irish people, yeah, who would have the same right to a compensation package as well as having their name cleared as people in England would. That's going to be very important to people.
I think that, what you've said is ultimately key. The issue is timing, and why should people in Northern Ireland be disappropriately disadvantaged because of timing and because we're not included in the bill. So thank you very much for that.